change, we remain. Introducing the Art for Change podcast gang. The intellectual Mr. Sapiosexual. That's all you gotta do, be you. Montana Cobain pulling up in the truck. And Lady Alba with the glamorous power touch. We stream live at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Soul Food Sunday, Motion Monday, and Therapeutic Thursday. And some days in between, switch it. Subscribe and bell on so you don't miss it. But if you do, we on repeat on every major podcast application. Interviews galore and more. Y'all know the situation. So book your seat when we turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
Let's get it. All right, we here. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Art for Change podcast. You already know it's your boy BU. I got my lady over here. What's your name? Who you is, lady?
Oh, don't even play around. It's the Lady Alba in the house tonight.
And who we got? Who we presenting tonight, Lady Alba?
We got JuN JuN Music. JuN JuN Music in the house tonight. How you doing, JuN JuN?
I'm good. How y'all doing, lovely people?
Good and fair. Well, I want to say welcome, family, to this monthly segment by Lady Alba. Tonight, we are holding space for a story that carries weight, discipline, and transformation. This is not just an interview. It's a journey through origin, resilience, brotherhood, global vision, legacy, and craft. We are here to honor the truth of this man behind the music. He is the movement and the purpose behind the platform. A little bit more about him personally. JuN JuN, born in Calle. Am I pronouncing that right, JuN? Calle?
Yes.
The Calle?
Calle, Puerto Rico.
Calle, the first way. Okay, Calle, Puerto Rico, and raised in Buffalo, New York. He is a producer whose journey reflects resilience, transformation, and vision. After overcoming a troubled past marked by addiction, legal issues, and incarceration, he built his life through music and purpose. That turning point led him to connect with Musashi the Way. Y'all know Musashi. We had him on. And together they formed the Music Brothers, a movement rooted in culture, brotherhood, and ambition. Love that. Today, JuN JuN Music Productions has expanded across North America, South America, and Spain. At the tender age of 36, he remains focused on elite artistry, brand growth, and leaving a legacy for the next generation, especially his nephews. All about family. Cue us up and let us get a listen to a little bit of JuN JuN music, please, there, Mr. Sapiosexual. Let me see. Give us a moment. It's always, well, not always, but sometimes it's a little technical delay.
There we go. We're good.
We getting it. There we go. A little tech, because I'm delayed over here too, but that's technology for us. We will move through it. Now, do I choose the song or he's choosing the song? Praise the Most High. Hallelujah. He's telling me I have to choose the song.
For the women
And why is
watching, I'm still single.
it's for some reason. Here we go.
I made this album. I made this album.
Tell me about it.
I I met a sister. She wanted music like this, and then you know me. I felt lovey dovey, and then she felt lovey dovey, and we were talking. And I felt like inspiring this album after her because obedient warfare, we don't obey, but the warfare is being obedient, you know, to get to a higher purpose.
Excuse me for a minute. I'm having technical difficulties on my end, and the play is not going here. What I'm gonna do from here is just pause on the song. We'll jump into the questions. BU, I'll start with you so I can see if I can work out this difficulty on my end, if you don't mind. Are you talking, BU?
All right, all right, Joan. All right, Joan. Give me a little rundown about yourself, your upbringing, and everything.
Well, I'm Puerto
How,
Rican, Afro Latin. I love music. I've been making music since I was little. Um, from CDs, they used to bring me from Puerto Rico to hip hop, Biggie, Tupac, Maze. There's a whole bunch of them I can't think about right now, but the whole hip hop scene, I explored. I went to the underground DVDs, and it caught my eye. And like me making beats at 16 and growing up and during this whole time making beats and all that, I'm part of it now. You know, like I talk to high end rappers like JuN JuN, Gata from Tempo, Buddha Family. These are artists that are dissing each other right now, but I'm making it happen, bringing the Lord in between them, praying for them. Um
Mhm.
and I love music, man. It's just something that flows. It's something that flows, you know. From after
and so
having
did
yeah.
did all this happen like while you were growing up in Puerto Rico, or when you left Puerto Rico, or in between?
Oh,
Like when,
I left Puerto Rico when I was like 3 years old, 2 years old. So I came to Buffalo when I was small. And from meeting Benny the Butcher on Montana Street, all that when I was little, before he was major now, all that stuff.
oh,
It just
oh, so you know the butcher coming, nigga. You already Benny the butcher there. The butcher coming,
I'm Buffalo's own. That's Buffalo's own.
the butcher coming, nigga. Hey, I like that. Hey,
I
when
work with
did?
artists that work with managers and all that.
Oh shit! Damn. Okay, I like that. So when did you know like you had it in you? Like at what point in your life did you know? All right, this music shit is in me.
Man, I hooked up with some twins, and we were making raps and all that. I was bad at writing, but at the music production, I said I got it in me, and I challenged myself. And in the first beat, he hopped on and he killed it. I was like, yeah, we a team now. But I kept pursuing it. You feel me? I kept pursuing it,
Mhm.
and from meeting people here, there, and just you rap, you make beats. I'm like, yeah, I make beats. I rap. I got a whole studio at my mom's house. I got a studio at my house. And they
Oh
believe
yeah.
me till I brought them by and all that, and I put a beat on. They be like, "Oh, how you do that? This and that." You feel me? And it was crazy. It's like I don't know. It's like the whole vibe turn around on you. You feel me? You get praise and all
So at that
that.
point, you was like, "Yo, I ain't a rapper. I'm a beat maker. I'm a producer." Pretty much, it was at that point, or did you still
Yeah,
try to rap after that?
I still rap, but I fell off on that a little bit. But I still produce, so you know, like I got major stuff coming out with MTV and stuff like that I produce. You want me to be quiet about it, but y'all getting the first thought, you know, y'all getting the first sound here, you feel me? And then I got stuff with MTV with DJ Legacy. I got I got a couple tracks. We working. Like recently, Dave East was here. I was supposed to produce that track, but they pushed it out and all that without clearing the sample. So I'm gonna end up producing it anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, Davies, nice. I fuck with Davies.
Mm-hmm. He
Davies
was in
is
the he was
nice,
in, he
man.
was he was in the studio with us and all that when he came here to perform.
Okay. Yeah. I fuck with East. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Abby, you want me to start segment 5 or what we doing?
Yeah, I'll spin it. I'll take it right here. So
Okay.
because you opened him up with we learned how you grew up pretty much, but I want to know what is how did growing up between Buffalo and KA differ, and did it shape
Well,
your discipline?
I say I'm a tropical guy. I love the heat and just out there's a whole vibe. But
Hmm.
the killing and all that is just bad. That's why my dad should be a drug lord. And he came over here to Buffalo. He had addiction and all that, so I caught up onto that. But
Oh
Buffalo, I was
wow.
being until I stood up for myself and the
Hmm.
bullying stopped. It's like the devil wanted to tempt me and all that, you know, and like and I had to put my foot down, like, you know what I mean? You know, like when you like Thor hammer go down, boom.
Hmm.
And you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like I had to let it be known, and then they stopped bullying, and then music came up when I was little, and it was just I love Buffalo. I used to hate it, but now I love it. It's
Hmm.
because of the cause it got the beat to it, you know. It got the beat to it, music, all that. It's popping now, you know. Like I'm connecting with my culture, Spanish, English,
Hmm.
and like Puerto Rico is
Uh-oh.
always popping. You know what I mean? Like millionaires, billionaires come from Puerto Rico in the music scene. So I'm connected
So
with
you
people like that, and then yeah.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
So connected with people like that and millionaires and stuff like that, and getting publishing and all that, and connecting with people from over here that are working their way up. It's like it's
Mhm.
just you see everything in one big picture. You know what I mean? And it's like it's all around you. It's all around you.
So yeah, so all of that influenced your sound between the two different
Hmm.
lands. That's nice,
Yes.
nice.
So
Um,
sometimes I mix some reggaeton with some hip hop, or some
mm-hmm,
drill with some hip hop, or some Detroit with some reggaeton, and it'll be like an R&B Latino thing, you know. And next thing you know, you're creating your own sound, your own wave.
okay. That's lovely. Yeah, so both parts, all of that shows up in your music today. That's real
Hmm.
awesome. Uh-huh. So let's move into the turning point. I'm I'm calling it that, the moment where everything shifted. What was the
Yeah.
moment you decided to rebuild your life through music and purpose?
It's like I caught a bad addiction, man. Gain and all that,
Hmm.
I was hurting the people I love, the people that love me and were cared for me. I had friends coming up to me, I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't change. And they really meant it. And I took that like, man, that's a brother, you feel me? So I got stabbed up
Hmm.
by owing some money in the street. I got shot at. And it changed my life because then after I got incarcerated for like stealing and all that to get high, it like it like opened my eyes. I was like, you know what? I need to change. And although I'm in probation right now and I gotta be reported at the house at a certain time, it
Hmm.
changed my life. It changed like I love my people more now. Like I bought and they'll laugh
Is
until they annoyed. You know,
do you hear? Excuse me for a minute, June. Do you hear the pausing, or is that on my end? Bu? No. Okay. All right. Go
No,
ahead,
I hear
June.
no pausing.
Because I'm hearing some breaks when he's talking. Yeah. But okay. It's good if it's
yeah,
just on my end and not on the whole.
and like
Go ahead.
I had to change my life from addiction to being recovered, and I did that. I did that while being incarcerated and being here. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I sat back this, I'll spark a cigarette, and then the realm of change. It's an enemy messing with me, but I'll be like, nah, I'm not going back to that, man. That's weak. That's a weak level. I don't want to be on no weak level. I want to be
Mm-hmm.
a strong man, strong minded, providing for my people. Oh, and shout out to me. I graduated yesterday from manager school.
From
Oh
where?
shit,
School?
From
management
manager
school.
school,
Manager school. All
management.
right. All right.
I like that. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Shout out to you for that.
You
Congratulations. That's
know,
right.
I make music. I sit at my computer. I study, and I go back to making beats, and I study and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents will be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, what you doing? This is my cave. This my cave here." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I am a mama's boy. I do live with my parents.
Oh, okay. Okay. Listen, I think nothing's wrong with that if, as long as you're being productive and if
hmm
that's, in that situation. That's all that
Yeah,
is super important in my book. I think. So you in incarceration, did the light bulb go off exactly there, or because I didn't clearly get, or did it take for you to come out of incarceration to be home and then you say, you know what, I'm gonna change up some things here on how I'm living.
man, it's a scary. It's a scary. See, that my situation was. Well, when I was stealing, I had made a bomb threat to get away, and then, the feds don't play with that. So when they came to my
Mm,
house and they were looking for me, my parents were like, "No, he's not here. Can we check the house? FBI, this and that." And I lied to my sister. I thought it was a joke. I said, "No, Nettie, I killed 3 people with an AK, this and that." I was like, "What the heck? What am I saying?" I was drugged out of my mind. And next thing you know, they come to the spot, blowing down the door and all that. They arrest me. I start running. And I drop everything, but there
mhm.
was like free state troopers, federal agents, all this helicopters. I was like, what the heck for one man? And-
Yeah,
so that
that's
that
pretty big and
that
scary.
yeah, that was scary. So I know I could have got shot, running away or something. You know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm,
And
mhm,
I'm a teddy bear. I apologize to the police. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run or nothing. I was just scared. And they hit me with a
mhm,
couple of charges, but the charges dropped. I'm on probation for a stolen car and a TV. You know what I mean? And it's like when you in the hood, you do bad things. You know what I mean? And then you take it from here, you take it from there, and then people telling you, oh, you give me this, I get you this. It was just a big
mhm,
runaround. You know what I mean? And then now I'm in a mental state now that I don't be used no more. You know what I mean? It's like they'll be like, "Oh, you want to make some money?" I'll be like, "Nah, if it's positive, yeah. If it's bad, you can go your way."
okay,
You
okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you got the terror. Go ahead, BU. And
no,
one
you
thing real
saying
quick,
for
can y'all see me? Can y'all see me?
no,
Because
I can't see you.
No,
yeah,
we can't
so
see you.
look, it is what it is. I'm telling you what I was saying behind stage. This something is attacking my system, and that's why. So, but I'm here. You hear my voice.
Yeah, we
Go
can hear
ahead,
you.
hmm
BU.
Hey, so you saying they called you for what, man? I'm scared of you over the screen. You ain't no little nigga. So like of course they called the squad. Like, hold up.
They
You say
caught a
all this for
squad
one
on.
man? Hell yeah. I need backup. What?
Mm-hmm.
It's
It
like three of
was
them. It's
Yeah,
like
it
three of
yeah.
was
us.
it was, it
I
was
need help.
crazy, man. We were doing the break-ins and all that. I mean, and I came out in the news and all that. And just having pictures of me being locked up and all that, it
Yeah.
just changed my life. You know what I mean? Like when they said it's a whole operation, I got scared. I said, "Damn, I'm going down like I'm selling drugs." But the charges
Yeah,
dropped, though. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't find a guy that really was making us steal and all that. They wanted him more, but they was like, oh, but
yeah,
y'all stole y'all on camera, so we gonna hit you with this charge.
yeah,
And I was like, yeah, it's okay. You feel me? I'll take the charge. I don't care. You feel me?
yeah.
I just stood quiet and did my time, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like that. All right. So yeah, you had the fear going on big time before you even got behind the bars. So it sound like you started your brain, your wheels started turning. Now I can't do this. So some change got to come. So besides,
And
was there any other change that what it looked like to you besides that? Because you mentioned how you love your family, love your peeps, and that was like an incentive for you to change. Were there any other elements, any other things that were incentives for you to make that change?
just knowing I met somebody, but we broke up and stuff, and then I was hurting my mom too. I felt
Mm-hmm.
I almost gave her a heart attack and all that. So I had to change. You feel me? I had to change just all this stuff. And now I treat my mom like a queen. You feel me? Like she do need to do laundry. I take her bags. I do the laundry for her. I do the dishes. I clean up
Oh,
after her. She don't gotta do nothing. All she gotta do is just go to church and come back and sometimes cook and that's it. But me and my dad cook and all that, fix the cars and all that. And I said, you know what? I would never do that again. I would never do that again. I rather have her here and I enjoy her than have her die and not enjoy her. You know what I mean?
definitely, definitely, definitely. That's the best production right there is when a son is looking after his mom. Yeah, that's the ultimate.
And who told me I could kill my parents? Musashi said, "Yo, with your stuff, you're gonna kill your parents, bro. They're old." And I didn't think
Hmm.
about it till I experienced it. You know, what I mean, like almost experienced it. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to change. And I've been a year and a half
Yeah,
clean, a year and 5 months now.
yeah. I hear in your music, and I listen to it, and I want to try to pull up a song again, but as you see, my visual is even acting up. But I want to ask you, can you, because you in your studio, can you play that song for us?
Yeah,
Can
of
you play any
course.
music for us? So yeah, because I hear in your music and the things I've listened to, and it's a lot of God grounded music there, rap that you're doing, and I really like it. So that goes, I don't need to ask you, God is a force in your life that has grounded you
Yeah.
and that you serve. Hmm. So if you can play praise the Lord, hallelujah, hallelujah. That's the one I was trying to play.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see how it come through here.
Hold on. Mm,
And he got the whole studio behind him too. I like that right there.
Yeah, yeah, you get. Yeah, you can give us a little imagery, more imagery if you like of that of your equipment and your whole setup, your whole schmeal.
Yeah, I will.
All right. He's got that old school vibe in his voice and how he even say "JuN JuN music" or "JuN JuN." But it reminds me of like a Fat Joe and them back in the day. Yeah, I was like, oh man, he got some of the nostalgia going on. Hmm. If you want to
Hold on.
do that and
Let me
tell us
look.
also, oh, go ahead about brotherhood.
Man, listen, I grew up with the blacks, the Ricans, the whites, and
Hmm.
we was never racist to each other. We was all together. The thing was, some of them were sneaky. The other ones were homies. The other ones were trifling, but we still respect
Hmm.
each other. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's the melting pot of life. That's the melting pot of life. You can't escape that. You just learn from it and grow from it. It was not good. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Hmm. You got something you want to ask, BU, in the intro?
Now once I go, I'm ready. I'm about to hit it. I got a lot of questions for him.
All
Um,
right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I'll let him find some. But June June, do you have kids,
No kids, just nephews.
nephews? So nephew wise, like, do you look at them as like yours? As like, do you treat them as your kids?
What? I be biting their ear, man. Like, yo, come here, little one. And he'd be like, come here, boy. What? We be running after each other and all that. Those are my little homies right there, man. I don't know the big one. The big one is trying to catch the streets and all that, but I be trying to, his mom bought him a PlayStation 5. I bought him cars. I try to keep him inside, try to keep him in school. Sometimes I miss jobs and I give them to him so he can
Mm-hmm.
get his own dollars and all that, you know what I mean, and learn the way of working and all that. But I love my family, man. It's like it's crazy, man. I
How
can't.
old is your oldest nephew?
16 going on 17.
Oh, so he's at that stage where he's growing up for real.
Mm-hmm.
He's grown up for real. So what you're pretty much trying to do is you're trying to leave them a legacy, your nephews at least, because
Yeah.
you don't have kids. So what kind of legacy are you trying to leave them
Like I'm trying to once the little one goes a little bit older, that I can get him his drum machine and all that. I'm trying to have him make beats at the house. Like he been over here before, and he been making music with me. I got pictures of him with the headphones on. I got the other one with singing on the microphone, and yeah, I told him, listen, you don't gotta be in the streets to do this stuff. You feel me? Like whatever they portray
though?
the image, it's not like that. You know, those are just visuals. And,
Mm.
I need you to stay focused on me. You feel me? Like, I look what happened to me. Stolen cars, 5 year probation. Imagine a gun or
Mm.
something. It's like it's not working. My Spotify's not
Yeah,
working. I don't know what's going on.
All
yeah,
right.
that that's all good.
That's all right. Technical issues all around. We'll let them know where to look you up anyway. I mean, you have a following already, a nice following, June. But you will
Mm-hmm.
let the people know, our viewers, where to find you and to listen to your music. And I suggest y'all do that when he gives that information because it's good. Let me interject this, Bu. What I don't hear, what you just answered his question. What I don't hear often when people are being a role model or a help for their children or younger generations, nieces and nephews, so forth and so on, is, it's always like, you don't have to do that. It's nothing there. Come this way. But what I don't hear is that come this way because also, if I'm able to do that, you're my family, you see these talents that's pouring out of me, 9 times out of 10, they're in you too. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's a very important key to give them a little extra nugget. Like you in these streets messing around, but look at what's in me. Your uncle, I'm sure you got it. You got something in there, and we all
Yeah.
know that anyway. Yeah. So,
So when he got introduced to high school, it was a bad high school. Like young cats were bringing guns to school. They shot a teacher and all that. And he didn't want to be in school, so we took him out of school. We said, all right, so we gonna work on your working papers and all that, do your homeschooling, or you get your GED, and if you want to work, you work. If you want to pursue a career, you pursue a career. But I told him, he told me, no, uncle, I want a Hellcat, an SRT Hellcat. I'm like, yo, listen, if you get your GED and you get your driver's license, I'll hook you up with trucking school. I'm a truck driver also. I'll hook you up with truck driving school, and then you can make $2,000 a week or $3,000 a week, and then you'll have your Hellcat, your woman, your kids, your house. And you know, normal start at a young age, you feel me? But he's like, nah, like they see the struggle, but they don't see the sowing and the reaping from it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. B?
Yeah. So with that being said, so how do you keep them on task? Like, because it sounds like you're treating them as your kids. How do you keep them on task and keep them mentally prepared, like business wise or music wise, or like how do you keep them level headed?
I feed them candy. I feed them candy. I be like, look, chew your hair, do this.
You got pockets full of candy.
I go buy candy for the stuff, feed it to her. Yo, yeah, play your PlayStation here, Kit Kat bar. They stay stuck on them just.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord. So like you say you're trying to build a legacy with them. What does legacy mean to you? Like what does the word legacy mean to you?
Like if I'm a rapper and I can write, I want him to write harder. You know what I mean? I want him to write a little bit better and adapt to the new age. The little one, I want him to produce. So if he can make beats, I can learn to teach him the piano, melodies here, melodies there, how to lay drums. That's a foundation. Because then they can have their own studio. I can build them a studio, and they can make money off of that. You feel me? And like they can go to their homies like, yo, I got this beat for $50, 50 here, 100 here, 100 there. Then it adds up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it be positive. It be positive. It be positive money instead of selling weed and all that here and there. You know, running from the law. You be at your house smoking a blunt and just making beats instead
Right.
of being out there. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. We had a positive talk with them. Me and the mom had a positive talk with them. We told them addiction running our life. You know, and we don't want you to start from weed and then your friends tell you give you this and that. And my
Yeah.
grandma always talks to him. My mom talks to him. My grandma talks to him, and we always have conversation. I believe he understands. You know, I believe he really understands because he looks at us serious and be like, yeah, I know that's true. You know what I mean? And we're trying to keep him away from addiction and all that. If like me, I got this manager Corey because I seen a job for 120,000 a year. So I want to give them the life too. You know what I mean? The mom don't have to work, buy my house, and she gonna work. She pay the taxes and the water, this and that. And I'm trying to live a foundation where I can just invest in my music also, like from promotion to hire gear to having a studio. Like we got a studio in the basement, we got a studio here, we got a studio in the living room, we got congas. We were raised around music, you know. Our mom and dad used to listen to salsa and all that, merengue, reggaeton. And we just, it's a whole culture, you know. It's like music wise, it's infinite, you know.
So
Nice,
you've been talking
nice.
about all this reggae music and all this. You know how to like move and you know how to dance and move your hips and shit. You talking about all this reggae thong,
Man,
and you know how to like.
I need oil in my drinks now. Not like it was back then, man. Now I need oil in my drinks, man.
You know what? I just be with that. You asking that be you. I'm thinking I've never seen a Hispanic man not be able to move. One thing for sure, I haven't seen it. A Hispanic man that can't move and can't shake his hips because they big on the dance. The Hispanic
Yeah,
culture.
we could dance and all that.
Yeah.
I learned bachata, merengue, salsa,
Bachata,
reggaeton.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, a little
Yeah.
two
I
step, you
love the
know, to the
dance.
side, two step to the other side.
I like the little two step. I'm good at that, you know, because I got a little bit of everything in me, so I like to, I can vibe, you know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
So
I inherit my
June,
surroundings.
on a global global vision. So from brotherhood to the world, right?
Yeah.
Um, what is your global reach as of now, and what are your expectations as far as reach? Do you want to reach further? What's the
I
plan?
wanna, I wanna reach wherever is possible, wherever. Like right now, this is out of the question. But we got companies in Australia here and our stuff too. You know what I mean? And the
Okay.
money, the stream that comes from over there is double the U.S. dollar. So we're making money from that stream, other streams, royalties, publishing, stuff like that. I got CDs like
Mm-hmm.
behind me. This one right here. This is I can't show this one yet, but I can show you the acting work that went in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I made the whole beat around this whole track. All this, I made it, and then they gave me the vocals and all that. And that's for a CD. That's for a multimillionaire artist.
Mm.
And we're reaching South America, further into South America, Mexico, Spain, Europe, Russia. Like the other day, they said me and my buddy released a mixtape, and they was hearing it in Russia in the cars. The
Really
guy was like, "Yeah, are you
nice.
JuN JuN? I just heard your CD in the Mercedes Benz." I was like, "What? That's crazy."
Nice. The key he had to say in the Mercedes Benz. Not just in the car. I just heard your music in the car. Nice, nice.
Yeah,
So how does that work? Because the music industry is so different today than what it used to be. Like many artists are now in different creative levels and aspects of jumping out there, claiming their own, creating their own platform, claiming it and moving and then start to earn from it. So how is it as a rapper and what you're doing when you say things like they're listening to your music across the waters, across the borders? Um, do you have a label set? Um, and then how does that work?
I don't have a label set yet, but I'm distributing to Sire Records. So they put me
Okay.
down as JuN JuN Music Productions. They let me accept my own company, but it's not registered. But it doesn't mean I'm not registered one day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just testing water, see if this is for me or not. You know what I mean? Because the Australian
Mm-hmm.
dollar pays more, and I'm trying to see if from this platform that they created makes more money than what the platform I'm in, so I can transfer my whole catalog from this platform to this platform and just
Mm-hmm.
make it happen. You know what I mean? So instead of wasting time uploading one by one, I can just put the UPSC code. Five, this was released this
Mm-hmm.
day, and the artwork, and boom, that's it. And
Yeah.
besides, the Australian one is not it's invite only, so they're not charging me nothing. Like the district kid is charging me $80 a year plus stuff added on if I want to add on, and they charge for videos and all that. And the Sire Records one I got is just invite only, and then they invited me, and then they're making it happen. Like they're really number one. Like
Nice. Yeah.
independent wise. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I understand. I don't know all the components you just laid down, but now I know from what you just said. I think it's awesome. Then what it used to be old school way. Because you literally got to try to sell yourself to some big company or some big wig, and they make the decision on whether you're good or not, or whether we'll take you or not. In this, our world today, you create yourself, you put yourself out there, and I find it real cool that even if no one wants to grab you on, at least you can still exercise your gifts and talents on your own and just have it out there. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's real awesome, and to do that. So don't stay locked up because BMI didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? I give up. Nah, keep on trucking because we want to hear it. Um So yeah, his music has been across North America, South America, and Spain. And he just told us what drives his global ambition. Um, did we talk? What does international reach mean for your legacy? What does international reach mean for your legacy?
All international. I just learned how to make dance or Afrobeat, so I'm trying to get with the Africa, with Europe, with Spain, into dancehall, into
Mm-hmm.
reggaeton, into hip hop, rap, trap, drill,
Yeah,
anything you.
them EDC events, all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm trying to work with different artists. Like right now, I'm gonna have an album come out soon where I produce the whole beat. So I'm looking for talents from here, there, here, there. And this is gonna be on Sire Records, and then they're gonna get the publishing and all that, and then we're gonna make it happen. Because right now, if I was to sell you a tomato, but I got a whole bunch of tomatoes back here, I'm making marketing right there. I'm trying to sell you a tomato. But to sell the rest of the tomatoes, I gotta promote it, word of mouth, this and that. So marketing is what makes it global reach and all that. So word of mouth, playlist pitching, stuff like that. Driving traffic to your
Mm-hmm.
company. You know what I mean? I had a discussion
Nice.
with an
Yes.
artist that he
Yes.
was like, "No, I don't want to put my credit card in there." I'm like, "Yo, but if you want marketing, you gotta put your credit card in there." You know what I mean? And buy the playlist pitching, and he calls it buying
Mm-hmm.
views, but actually you're buying fans. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of money and fans. We could just sell merch and all that.
Okay, so there's a difference there because I've heard of that before where people say even I think YouTubing and all of the different streaming platforms that people are buying views or
Yes,
buying followers and things like that.
yeah. So some are bots, some are real. So you gotta go with the one that's
Hmm.
real. You know what I mean? It's labels that
How do you
use
know which
playlist
one
pitch.
is real?
Well, you're gonna
How do
have
we know?
you're gonna have the little old lady come to you on Facebook like, yeah, I could do promotion, and those are bots. Those are farm bots.
You
But
said
then
it,
you
the
go
little old lady.
yeah, 'cause I had it before. I got promoters that hit me up all the time, like, oh yeah, I can make you famous, this and that. They charge like 1,000
Hmm.
subscribers, $300. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I might as well. I got 14K
Hmm.
following on Facebook. I could just promote my link through there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Okay.
And
Okay.
it'd be crazy. three
Yeah.
hundred dollars for 1K followers. And then you go on these websites and they're selling
Hmm.
you followers for $20, $10, $100.
Hmm.
But the
So
more
you said
organic, the more organic, the better.
absolutely. That's be you.
Hey, you
Absolutely.
heard it here first. You heard it here
That's
first.
right.
There you go.
Absolutely. That's what we like. And actually push it no matter, sometimes even no matter how much you prepare, you still might run an organic show like tonight. Because if you have issues that arise, you got to keep going. So, that it's
hmm
super authentic, super organic, so we
hmm
love it. We think about that, like, as creators, we carry that with us for the just in case.
hmm
Anybody can perform. And I think many creators, we don't mind performing, but we like to perform authentically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and organically. So you say you write your rhymes. You write all your rhymes? Do you write
hmm
for other artists or have you written for other artists?
No, but Musashi wrote for me for his new album, so I had to take that challenge. Like we had
Okay.
artists that we were gonna put on the album for his. I mixed and mastered his album. Hepatitis. It's a new album he's doing. And he
Okay.
wrote for me. He wrote for me, but I changed a couple of words just so I could just have that advantage. I couldn't pronounce some of the words, so I had to change them. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
take on jobs like they could write for me, or I write for them. I do
Mm-hmm.
a hook here, do a hook there. But mostly,
Mhm.
I'm focused right now on making the beats right now. So I'm trying to make a beat album and distribute it everywhere
Okay.
to
Okay.
get other artists to jump in. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, have you traveled across overseas yet? Or do you do
N-
any performances? Has that happened yet? Or
Not
for you?
yet, not yet,
Excuse me.
not yet, not yet. I've been in
Okay.
performances with other artists, but I haven't performed yet.
Oh, okay. You the wingman? The hype man?
I'm the hype man, the hype man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Nice, nice, nice. BU, I pass it over to you.
Hey, all right, June June. All right, let's
Tell
get
me.
to the bottom of this. Where'd you come up with JuN JuN again? The,
It's half for junior, so I'm a junior. My dad's an Eric Junior, Eric Senior. I'm Eric Junior, so my aunt used to call me JuN JuN, so I just added music to it. So it's short for junior.
okay, and
Okay.
then what? All right, that makes sense. I got a junior. All right, so what defines your sound as a producer, as a not even as a producer, as an artist? What defines your sound?
It's a truth in every rhyme, man. It's a truth in every rhyme. I try not to lie, and it's the truth, though. You know, like I talk about how I lost people, how I met God, addictions, what happened with the Boost mobile phones back then when we used to hustle, from guns blaring, from me being the driver, man, all this. I say the truth. Although even though I could get caught up in this, I still say the truth,
Hey,
though. You
don't
know.
say too much. Not on. You ain't gonna get caught up on this platform. Don't say too much. Hey, I ain't about to be the blame. I ain't about to be the damn blame. Hold the hell up. Let me stop you there. This, you have said enough. All right, so producer wise, what makes like a top notch producer to you, or an elite producer, or like that? What makes that to you?
I say just getting the chance to work with high end artists to the smallest artists, and you just putting your sound in there, and then it's like every sound comes with love, though. You know, like I try to upmost the most of the rapper, the artist on my beat. So I'll be like, oh, you can change this part here, but I'm gonna add this song here, or I can just put a sample, I can change the drums, and it makes the word of creation in the production system. It's infinite. You know what I mean? I buy sound tools, so every month I get a little check. I'll go buy a sound, Analog Lab Pro, or Pigments, or Sky Keys, and I had the Sky Keys on there, or the new sound. It'll sound crazy, and it'd be like, oh, it's elite. It's
Mm,
something
mm,
never heard before. You know.
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
so I
mm-hmm.
heard like so you said you're building a project, but you want all different artists on it, is what you're saying.
Hmm.
So, but all right, so other than that, what's next for JuN JuN Music Productions? What's next for that? Including that, we spoke about that, but as you put that out, what are you looking forward to after that, or the
I'm
outcome
th-
of that?
I'm thinking of working with Benny the Butcher. I'll be going to the studio down here. So I'm trying to expand. I'm trying to more expand with more artists. And so my future with that is expand more. I want more out of this. So I want JuN JuN Music to be like a globally name. Like you know when they be like, oh, DJ Khaled produced this, or DJ JuN JuN is under DJ Khaled. They got to mention me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want a global name where they be like, oh yeah, JuN JuN got hot beats. We should go to him. You know what I mean?
This is JuN JuN
Mm-hmm.
beat. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So he I'm working on something, and I want to have JuN JuN. He's accepted it to produce and mix. So a song
Hmm.
I'm doing. So I'm excited by that. And I had a beat that I chose over like free beats. And then when I connected with JuN JuN, meeting him through Musashi the Way, right? Like, who does your music? So that's how that link came. And I asked him, I said, well, this is the track that I've been working on with this song that I wrote. But give me what do you have for this? He don't hear none of the lyrics, just the beat that I was working with. He gave me something like it's good. It's real good. I said, oh, this is real nice. Actually, I felt like more suitable for me to me at my mature age. So I'm not trying to come out there and be yo rapper lady A on the scene, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
exercising creativity out of me, and it's purposeful. It's a message in it, like he said. So it was right on point, but it did cause me to have to kind of start all over, rehearsing what I wrote to that beat. But I'm almost there. I keep telling, I'm almost finished, JuN JuN. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So on that with beats, how do you make up your beats like all from scratch, or are you taking samples from beats? I know beats have always been sampled and they add on to them, but are you doing any beats, any music like just from scratch and putting it
I do.
together?
When I'm in my creative spot, I do it from zero. But when I want to get something done quick, I use a sample and I add drums to it, stuff like that. But when I'm in my creative spot, I start from zero. I start with the sound, then I start with the melody, then I start adding bass lines and drums. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just different. Depends how I feel. It's like a mood. It's like a mood changer. So
Mm-hmm.
every mood got a different production.
Mm-hmm. That leads me to ask this question, and you might have touched on it already, but I want to open it up a little more. What does transformation mean to you, and what does it
Transformation
and or
means,
look like? Yeah.
to me, to be honest, growing from my past. So like transformation is from, so I got adapted to this, but I'm transforming to this. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like transformation. Like I went from not having a job to getting a manager's course. So I transformed my adaptation of just being a homebody to not going out to work now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's a
Nice.
transformation. It's a change.
Mm-hmm. You feeling comfortable in your transformation, or is it still sometime uneasy, different aspects of it?
Sometimes it's uneasy. It be days I be sleeping all day, and it be days I be wired up. I take my energy drinks and I be wired up, and then or my dad will storm in
Mm-hmm.
the door like, "Oh, turn that down." I'm trying to pray, and then it'd be like, and I'm hyped already over here. Like, "Oh, but hold up, dad. Let me put this snare right here because she had a sound." And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it just be crazy. It be crazy. You know what I mean?
I actually do. I hear a lot of artists speak about that in the sense like, that wired type the it's like highs and lows.
Hmm.
And as inspiration comes that way too. And it's like almost like catch me when you can. Like you're catching yourself when you can, and then you may sleep to restore. But that's part of the creative mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of.
I've been at Benny the Butcher studio, and I've been recording artists over there too. But when I crash, I just go take my laptop and tell them, listen, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break, and it'd be like an hour or two. I'm sleeping already in the couch at Benny the Butcher studio over there. Then I wake up and I be like, come on, let's work now. And I be wired. And it takes me an hour or two to reset my energy, and
Hmm.
I'm wired back in the studio. Like, come on, let's go, let's do it. Like tomorrow we got a competition, and I gotta be there. I gotta be there at 12, and it's whoever makes the beat in an hour, and writes the song in an hour wins
Oh.
$100 marketing, all this. So I'm on to that competition. If I get a ride though, 'cause I know it just says around there reading these comments and stuff, and you know what I mean, looking for getting to pick me up.
My
Somebody go pick
mentor.
JuN JuN up.
Yeah, man, don't
My
leave me
mentor.
out, man. Y'all need me, man.
Remo. Uh-huh. What were you going to respond to? You had something to say to the creative mind, BU.
I had something to say about insecurities with music. Do you have any insecurities,
Hmm.
stage fright? Are you like do you have vulnerable moments like that?
I used to like now I'm not scared no more. Like I used to challenge myself like is my song good enough? Would I make it? Stuff like that. Thoughts came in my mind like, oh, turn that computer off, you're trash.
Mm.
And I broke free from all that, man. It's like a transformation. I took a change. I said, no, I'm gonna be somebody and that's it. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm creating the mindset and I'm making it happen.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I, I
Hmm.
I I like that. I like that. I like to hear that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's funny. It's funny though, because when they be like, "You're gonna be a millionaire," you gotta think it. You gotta think it. It renews your mind. The Lord said it. Renew your mind. So you gotta make these things up in order to live it in the real form. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Okay,
Because
so
Yes,
where
again,
you,
yes.
so 5 years from now, let's look at 5 years from now. Where you see yourself
I see myself produce.
realistically.
I see myself having a house with a studio in the Hamptons and producing hits. Just producing hits. I'm talking about CDs for other rappers.
I like that.
You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like really, really, really have a mansion and all that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's possible. You know what I mean? Like this year we gonna hit it strong. We working on albums and all that. I
yeah.
I can't say much, but we're working on albums for MTV. Working on albums for JuN JuN. That's Real G for Lightning. Gonna flow from the Puerto Rico millionaires from the Puerto Rico,
Hmm.
and they
Hmm.
gotta give me royalty. They gotta give me publishing. So the money's gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, are
Okay.
all of these that you mentioned the part of the brotherhood, or is just the brotherhood? You and Masashi, the way. Who else is part of the brotherhood?
We got El Organita La Música. We got Gully Woo. We got Musashi the Way. But me and Musashi started it. We're like the main people. You know what I mean? Like some of these
Hmm.
guys will leave or come back or leave or come back. We stood there on business. We stood there like, like really representing us. We trademarked the thing so they never take our logo. We gonna register it
Hmm.
soon. And it's a music, brothers, Los Hermanos de la Música.
Uh huh. Tell us again.
Los
Mu-
Hermanos de la Música.
Mala,
Los Hermanos, that means the brothers of
mano,
music.
oh
Like,
mano, la
lo,
música,
lo,
mano, la música.
los hermanos, los hermanos.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got to spell it.
Nice. Did
I ain't gonna lie to
you?
you. Hey, I ain't lying to you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right, right.
I don't
And
know
some,
what you said.
yeah, sometimes you gotta get your ears tweaked and bent to the accent if you're not around it a lot. Yeah, be you in the back. I see. I'm like, why he shaking his head? No, what?
Because I don't understand. I don't get it. No.
that
Hey,
that means
what y'all say?
that
No say. No say. I don't
no
know.
no no say the
Joe
man
don't
no
say. Go
no
ahead,
say you
Joe.
know say yeah the
Uh,
music brothers in Spanish los hermanos de la música so we use it in Spanish and English. So
Okay.
Musashi raps in Spanish and English. I rap in
Yeah,
Spanish
I
and
love
English.
Masachi. That's my. I
mhm,
fuck with
mhm,
Masachi. He's dope.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Musashi cool
Yeah,
dude. Shout out to Musashi, man. He cool dude.
yeah. That's a different name. It's Musashi. Like I've never heard it
Yeah.
until him. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Um. Ooh, the Brotherhood. I mentioned that. I had a connection with that. Ooh, B, you go ahead.
What? All right. So, woman wise, I got a question that, like,
There
a
you
lot of
go.
people don't
Good.
ask this. Woman wise, like, your dating situation, or how do you like? Does a lot of women come at you, or do you like? Because music industry, like, you're out there, and how is your dating situation in general?
My dead situation, well, I always told myself I will not date just anybody. She gotta be from church. She gotta know. She gotta follow God.
Mm.
and that's what's happening now. I got her from Texas. She's in Oklahoma, and then she's gonna move over here. And then she's really from church. We always praying together on the phone, reading the Bible. She gave me Bibles and all that through the mail, and then it's far away, but it's possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, how did you
I
So,
meet her? Did you meet her over the social media or something like that? How did you meet?
man, she was like, "Yo, you're like a tiger, man." Nah, I'm just joking. She came
how did you
she came at
There
me
is
like,
a
"Oh,
photo. There is a photo with you with a tiger, and I'm looking at it on your page on IG. I'm like, that's not a
yeah."
real tiger, is it? He got the paw over his arm and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, go
listen,
ahead.
so I met her. Like we I used to listen to Christian hip hop, and then that's how we met. And she told me keep running the fave. I met her through IG, and then next thing you know, we're talking through WhatsApp. Then we dissing ourselves for like 2 months, you know what I mean? And then she did her
Mhm.
thing. Like she was battling with her family, and then I was battling with my family, and then we just met each other again. And now we're like this, close every day we talk.
Okay.
You
That's
know
what's
what I
up.
mean?
Nice. Nice.
And
Hey,
I,
so
I,
you're
I,
talking about
I always told her, if you're not gonna be with God, you can't be with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go.
hey,
Numero
hey,
uno.
hey, hey, Amen,
Numero.
brother. Amen. What
Numero
the
uno.
fuck am I doing? Amen. Hey. All right. Question. All right. So with that being said, you're godly and everything. Does that interfere with the music that you make or listen to?
no, it's wonderful. I could be in a crime alley, and then I could just go with God. I get out of there. I move like a cemetery. You feel me? I be like, yo, that's time to bounce. This is not good. God's telling me to bounce out of here. There's
Yeah.
gonna be some
Okay.
drama. There's gonna be some drama, and I'll bounce. You feel me? Next thing you know, somebody got shot over there. I was in there. You know what I mean? And like it's just like crazy. Like
Hey.
always have that obedience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Hey.
had a comment that just popped up and said, "Man, he would make fire and delete joints." Y'all explain that to me. Explain what that means. He would make fire.
uh,
I under make fire. What? Because joints is like fire, so it would delete the joint. What?
I
I'm a
will make
little
I will make hot beats and not save them. So it's like I got a whole hard
okay.
drive of beats. And
Okay.
I would just make beats and they'll be like, yo, that's high, and I forget to save them, or I don't save them. I'm like, nah, I ain't like how this sound. Or I can have it, but
yeah.
it takes space, so you know what I mean. So I just delete it, and it just I don't
Okay.
know.
Shout out to OG Saint Loke, cause look, I ain't know what that mean, but
Oh, you
I'm the
say what
mature.
up? That's my brother right there. He make beats also. He makes beats also. He comes to my house and make
Nah. He
beats
he
also.
put the cuss word for face too, so that means like motherfucker, pretty much. He
Okay.
called you a mother. He called you a motherfucker, pretty much.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Look, he just put it in. He put it in plain layman's terms. When he say he would make fire songs and delete them, just what you explained. Thank you, OG Saint Loke. All my kids are grown, so I can't keep up with all the lingo. I'm not around them all the time, so
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got to clue me in.
Yeah, she's probably thinking about weed. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's I was. I
joints.
really was. Man, I wanted to ask about the song that I told you I liked, and if I could have played, I would have selected that one too. Again, apologies about the technical difficulties, but High Road to Heaven. What is the name? Let me tell
Heartbroken,
you, Heartbroken
heartbroken.
Highway. Heartbroken Highway. Pardon me.
That's what
Yeah.
Chris Calico. That's what Chris Calico. So I bought that feature, and then
Right, and that's in
Um,
Latin, right? You're speaking. It's in Spanish, if I remember, if I have the right one I listened to.
English and Spanish.
Yeah. So, can you give us a description of what that is? That song about? I like it. I like the groove. Um, Tell us what you're saying. What it's about.
So it's about heartbrokenness and a truck driver. You know what I mean? Like when I was with
Oh.
when I was with my first love, she broke
Mm-hmm.
my heart because I was a truck driver and she left me, and then like it was like heartbroken highway. So like I told you, when I write true stories. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she left me and lost out because now I might be a millionaire. She having 10 babies, different 10 baby daddies.
Well, look, shout out to one of the team of Art for Change co-host Montana Cobain, who is a truck driver himself. I'm thinking if he was here, he might have been able to jump right in there on that. Maybe had some experience
mm.
himself with that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
yeah.
my guy Montana. Hey, did you cry? Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. I didn't cry.
He
Well,
got lying like he got like
maybe I did. Did I remember? Yeah, I did. I did.
you cried.
Hmm.
I love it.
You count on BU to ask that question for. He's a man that don't mind to cry.
Hey, I cry right now.
He might cry for you. Like, that's all right, brother. Hold them tears. I got you.
Yeah, I got a lot of water. Hey, I'm hydrated.
Oh man. Do you think you'll stay grounded? Because um the industry of artistry, definitely in music and other sectors, is very brutal. You meet all kind of sorts of people and things going on. And then when you start to gain the earnings or your financial standings are greater and you got this, you got that, do you think you will be able to stay grounded? Or are you
Yes,
preparing to stay grounded no matter?
I'm prepared to stay grounded. I can't mess up. If I mess up two more times or one time, I'm doing 7 years. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
Hmm.
I can't mess up. I gotta stay grounded, focused, positive. Shout out to OG St. Low telling me that he loves me and I'm proud of me because he things like that encourage me. You know, give me a call here or there, like yo, you okay? How you
Hey,
feeling?
hey, hey, hey. Yeah. So
You know
you
what I
have to
Shout
mean?
out
even watch
OG.
out. Yeah, shout out. You even have to watch your surroundings then as you um continue on in this journey in the music business. You have to watch out or who's around you. Would you say yay or nay to that?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been in studio where they're popping pills, drinking, and smoking heavy weed. I'm talking about you can see the cloud. You can see the cloud in the studio. And I'll just go to a different room. They'll be like, "Oh, you're not participating." I'm like, "Nah, I can't even. I'm in probation, but I can't even be around it." And they'll
Right,
be like,
right.
"No, so we'll smoke afterwards, and then when I work, and then they'll smoke afterwards." Because
Oh,
you
that's
don't gotta go
cool.
you don't gotta go to the studio and smoke and drink and all that. You know what I mean? You can do that afterwards
Hmm.
after you finish your song and all that.
Well, I guess yeah. Your transformation is an example of that because many creatives is always some type of vice to spark
Yeah,
the
that's
creative.
it. They
Yeah.
use it to enhance
I,
them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I leave it to the Lord. I leave it to the Lord. You know, like wherever you want to take
Amen.
me, wherever you know. If you want to take me tomorrow, take me tomorrow. If you want me to, he want me to stay here and be positive for everybody else, and show me be a role model, then let's do that. You know.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, it's nice to experience that without vice and still exercise your creative spark, your gifts and talents, to know the difference, not to just lean on that, the need to have something to lift up I call it to raise your antennas, to spark your inspiration. Yeah, it's good to know both sides,
Hmm.
not have that dependency like that. Because some people, when it's always a dry season too with creatives where you just don't have any, it feel like kind of empty, no inspiration, right? Like nothing's there.
Hmm.
Like I want to write but I don't have nothing to write right now. So okay, some people, many creators, they force things on themselves into their bodies. Oh, to get it, to get it, to get it, to get it, like to get
Hmm.
there. Yeah, and then it becomes a whole nother issue.
Speaking of
Yeah.
dry seasons, what you just said, how do you handle like which is like a form of like what she's trying to what she said is writer's block. How do you handle those situations?
Yes.
What do you do instead of that? Like
If you start writing and you can't finish a song, just put it to the side and just practice what you
go back
got.
to it later.
Go back to it later in a state of mind. Drink a water, drink a cup of water, smoke a cigarette, or pray, and then just ask God, give me the words to make an impact. Or if you're gonna make an impact in the streets, don't get in trouble like Bobby Shmurda, but you know what I mean. Like at least, at least go back to it, change words here. Like what I do is I'll write the whole 16 verse, and then I'll rap it and I'll change words on it and keep changing words on it. Sometimes I'll delete stuff and like I'll practice on my microphone. And if it don't fit, I'll change words on it till it can fit. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. Do you ever find writer's block, as BU has given us the technical phrasing of that? Um, when you get that, you wrote something, now you're blocked. So you always go back to that thing that you felt, oh, I got a block right now, or do you find out that, well, no, I think it's finished, or I don't have anything else to add on that, so it's finished, whether it be a broad writing or a short writing.
So I try to look for the same feeling when I started, how I felt when I wrote it, and I go for that feeling. Or if I'm talking about women, I'll describe her in my head and I'll finish it. But I never had writer's block. I never had writer's block. Like, 'cause
Oh.
like if I do have writer's block, I just wait. I'll make a beat or two. Sometimes I'll rap on one beat and just make it
Mhm.
another beat. My writer's block had left, so I write to that beat, and I go back to the other beat, and I put it together. So it's different thing. Even though I do get writer's block, I'm sorry, I apologize. I do get writer's block,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
I go back to it, and I perfect it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You handle the problem. I like that about
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Handle the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go. There
Hmm.
you go. Nice. So you also, you told us that you write truthfully. Your writing is truth. So, and
Yeah.
I hear it's from your experiences. Is your writing also, are you taking in other people's experiences, whether it be family, friends, or strangers, things that your lens take in that you witness, and that inspire you?
Sometimes I go watch a movie and I write a music about that. Or sometimes
Okay.
I write about myself and I write about myself, like the experiences I went through. Because
Hmm.
every day is history. You know what I mean? You'll make history. So
That's
I
right.
got
That's
you
right.
know I could be like jumped up out my bed, balling with 100 racks. You know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
I got 20 racks in
Hmm.
my bank account, like 100 racks. So I jumped up on my bed with 100 racks. You know what I mean? Imagine if I reach 100 racks, I lived it. You know what I mean? So I'm making
Okay.
a future. I'm making a future because I'm writing about it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
And in
Nice.
the history that there'll be history, so I could say it. I lived it.
That's it. That's it.
Hey,
That's the
speak it into
authenticity.
existence.
We
Mm-hmm.
get
Hey,
into
I got
existence, yes,
speak it
exactly.
into existence. Hey, cause hey, I do it a
Uh-huh.
lot. I got one last question for you, and it is, what's your hip hop wise? What's your top three current artists, hip hop
Oh,
wise?
nice. Nice.
I will say,
Current.
man, it's a whole bunch of them. It's like I don't know. I never settled for like three. You know what I mean? So
Can like
maybe.
Yeah, all right, let's say your favorite.
categorize it. Maybe categorize it, because I'm when you asking that, be I'm thinking categorize it on the R&B side. Well, black
It's hip
culture,
hop.
hip
It's
hop,
rap.
and then
It's hip hop.
Hispanic, and then Hispanic.
So I
No,
would
just
say
hip hop, just rap.
I would say Conway the Machine because he got shot in the face and he struggled, but he became a millionaire. And just having a struggle and then being part of Griselda, I say Benny the Butcher, West Side
Benny
Gun.
the butcher coming, nigga. I love Benny the butcher. And when you hear him say the butcher coming, nigga, hey, yeah, I love it. I know it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, but yeah, I fuck with
So that's two.
Griselda.
You only got.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Yep.
what's your last one?
West Side Gun, because he be
Well,
he be talking about
I
he be
mean,
talking about he be talking about the food and the thing and make me hungry, man. So it
he's
make
a
me feel
chef.
some
Yeah,
type of
that nigga's a chef. He's a rapping chef, literally. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Now,
definitely.
because
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with any of them, just because I'm old school. But I like some new stuff out or recent new whatever you call it, But I'm still old school. Are
Yeah, I'm old
those
school
artists
too.
you
I'm old
just
school too.
mentioned? Is that Latin artists that you
No,
No,
just
rap,
mentioned?
rap, rap
they're hip hop.
hip hop artist
Just
from
hip
Just
hop,
Buffalo.
rap.
just hip
Just
hop.
rap. Yeah,
Okay.
So
they're rappers.
Well, you got some good Latin rap.
yeah, Latin rap. I like Ningo Flow, Bad
That's what I'm
Bunny,
talking about.
and Joey
Mm-hmm.
J.
Mm-hmm.
Bad buddy,
Okay.
bad buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bad Bunny blew everybody away. So everybody charging high for features and all that. I'm talking about
Yeah.
it's money in the Latin community because how these rappers come with five jets, boats, mansions everywhere in
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Spain, in South America, in North America, and now they're blowing up. And like everybody listen to them. Black people, white people, Puerto Rican people, Latin people,
Mm-hmm.
Chinese, Africans are listening to them. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
Hey,
billions
I
of
ain't gonna lie.
plays.
I've been thinking of crossing over because I could go for like Dominican because
Like
I've been thinking of crossing over, and I know my head is like,
it's
hey, I can cross
it's money,
over.
it's money in the Latin sea, man. It's money.
If y'all would accept
Yeah.
me, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I
Nah,
like
but
I like
listen,
the growth of Latin rap. I remember
yeah,
when my ears heard it when it started, and from then to now, the growth of it. Definitely, I started in these 2000s. I was like, what? Who is that? Oh, they got better. This is good. It's real good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Some of it is.
some of them are being pastors. Like Daddy Yankee's a pastor. You know, he used to make hits and sounding high 97 and all that. And now
Mm-hmm. Daddy Yankee
he's a
used to.
pastor. Now he's a pastor at a church.
Oh, really?
hold up,
He,
I
hold
didn't know
up,
that.
hold the fuck up, hold up. Who's the pastor
Daddy
at the church now?
Yankee.
Daddy Yankee stopped
For
making
real?
music. He ain't
Yeah,
make Christian hip
yeah. I
hop
didn't know that.
now.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned you listen to Christian hip hop. I do too. It's awesome from all different artists. They're doing a good job with that too. And
Mm-hmm.
again, tell us where people can find you and listen to you, follow you, June.
So JuN JuN Music Entertainment on YouTube, JuN JuN Music on Spotify, JuN JuN Music Records 716 and on IG. And I'm everywhere. You could Google me, JuN JuN Music Production, JuN JuN Music Records, JuN JuN Music, and I'll come up.
There you
I
go.
like what you said. Google me. Hey, that's it. Just Google me. June June. Hey, Google me. Everything
You
gonna
do.
pop up.
Yeah, he does pop up because I did that. I said, "Oh, that's
Of course
nice."
you did, Lady Alpha. Of course you did.
You got any? You said your last question, but maybe you got one more, BU, and we'll roll on into the
Um.
historical fun facts.
All right. Yeah. After this question, yeah, you roll through. So my question for you is, how hard is it like day to day, your day to day process of getting up, like your day to day routine. How hard is it, or is it easy for you? Like, does it come easy for you? Is it hard getting up? Like, fuck, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta do that. Like, cause
No,
we go through those routines where it's like it gets repetitive. It's like, damn, nothing, and then you feel like you're getting nothing out of it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I had a discussion with the chick I'm talking to now. She's like, "Oh, Eric, you gotta sleep during the night." Cause I stay up
Hmm.
making beats, and I wake up like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 4, and I'll be up to like 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and making beats, and so it's not hard to get up. But after I get up, I make my bed, I vacuum my room, I put everything shiny, pass a cloth on the pianos, on the speakers, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I'll go shower or brush my teeth, and then I start making music, eat some breakfast, and then make music.
So you
So
get straight back to the music.
yeah, so it's like a routine. So it's the studio's in my room and the bed's in my room. So everything's here. I don't need to go nowhere. Just go to the kitchen or use the bathroom or shower or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
it, Lady Ava. Let's close it out.
All right. We're going to get into some historical music producers fun facts here today. 1955, Chess Records signs Chuck Berry. Record executive and producer Leonard Chess signed Chuck Berry to Chess Records on May 1st, 1955, following a recommendation from Muddy Waters. Berry played a country influenced song called Ida Red, which was later named Maybelline and became a huge hit. 1963, the Rolling Stones hire Andrew Long Oldham. The Rolling Stones signed a management deal with Andrew Long Oldham on May 1st, 1963. Oldham immediately made his mark by moving the apostrophe from the Rolling Stones and transitioning piano player Ian Stewart out of the official lineup, although Stewart continued to play with them. 1986, Hugo Peretti passes away. Songwriter writer and producer Hugo Peretti died at 69 on May 1st, 1986. As part of the songwriting duo Hugo and Luigi, he was instrumental at Roulette Records and later co-wrote Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love. 1970, Elton John and Bernie Taupin collaboration. On May 1st, 1970, Elton John and his longtime lyricist producer partner Bernie Taupin combined for the first time on Elton John's first American album, Elton John. 2015, Uptown Funk. Writing credits. That was May 1st, 2015.
Uptown
Producer
Funk.
Mark Ronson. Yeah. And Bruno Mars had to give writing credits to the Gap Band on their hit Uptown Funk due to similarities with their 1979 track Oops
Oops,
Upside Your Head. It said
upside your
Oops
head.
Upside Your
Upside
Head.
your
It's
head.
Oops Upside.
Upside your head.
That
Oops,
was the
upside your
jam.
head.
Yeah, I didn't know that though. That's a good, interesting, real fun
Yeah,
fact. Real
that was a
interesting. It's
problem
in
back
our
then. Yeah.
generation.
We're talking about billions of views. You know what I mean? So that's a lot of money they had to
Yeah,
give over.
it's
Yeah.
all money. It's all money.
Yeah,
Hmm.
all about the money. All about the dollar bill. So,
Yeah.
May 1st birthdays. We have 1945 singer-songwriter and artist Rita Coolidge. No, Coolidge, who worked with producers and artists like Joe Cocker, Leon Russell, and Delaney and Bonnie, was born on this day. 1967, we have Tim McGraw was born, who has sold over 80 million records, working with various top Nashville producers throughout his career. Happy birthday, May babies. Um, on Art for Change, we like to ask one Art for Change question. What does Art for Change mean to you, JuN JuN?
Art for change means that we pick up our art and it changes. So from creativity to everything, art for change. So basically, I can paint a picture, or I can make music, and that be my change for the world. So I'm being a better person every time.
Flip
Nice.
it.
Nice. Clip it. He say clip it.
Flip it.
He say clip it. Tell the people again where to find you, please, June.
YouTube, JuN JuN Music Entertainment, JuN Music Entertainment, or JuN JuN Music on Spotify, on Apple, on Deezer, or JuN JuN Music Records 716 on IG.
There you have it. Follow up, ladies
Or,
and gentlemen.
or you
Uh oh.
could
Go
Google
ahead.
me.
Or
Nah,
Google
don't
me.
forget
Yeah.
that.
I
That's
told y'all. You heard it here first. I told
That's right.
y'all.
That's the simple fix. When you Google him, you'll be guided to wherever else to find him. I want to thank you so much for sitting with us tonight, June. It was lovely. I wish you the
Of
best,
course.
and I'm excited about you accepting to work with me, tapping into artistry myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have witnessed wasn't just a story; it was discipline, redemption, and purpose in motion. Art for change exists for moments like this, where truth becomes testimony and creativity becomes transformation. Guests, thank you for your honesty and leadership and your courage. And again, wish you all the best. BU, thank you for riding this out with me, Lady Alva. Through the glitches and all, holding it down. And to everyone watching, may something from this conversation move you into your own becoming. Take it away, BU.
And don't forget to art for change. That's it. We out of here. Let's get it.
What we got the positive thing to say?
Hey,
Anything
but what the
positive to say?
well be you. Hey, hold up. Positive to say is to Google JuN JuN. That's what I
Oh,
got to
there you
say.
go. Google JuN
Google
JuN.
JuN JuN. That's
There
my
you go.
positive note.
And I'm a piggyback off of that. My positivity is if you don't know, now you know. Follow JuN JuN Music. You got something to
Yeah.
take away from us? A positive that you want to give, June?
I wanna give you the honor
Not
and the gratitude and the respect for giving me this time, to tell my story, and I want to thank you. And we keep doing this in the future. You know what I mean? It could be a part two, part three. You never know.
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
And
It's
like
definitely going
you message me background
to.
or message Lady Abba getting your info. We'll get some merch out to you and everything.
All right,
So
no problem.
yeah,
There you
definitely,
go.
sir.
Yeah. Yes, definitely a part two for sure.
Yeah,
And
for
whatever
sure.
come after.
Hmm.
We
Mister, let's get us out of here. Yeah,
out.
I love the show though.
Peace. Love.
No, this is God's plan. God's plan.
Oh, that's how you feeling right